How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be testing the Kingbolen BM520. This is a 6, 12, and 24 volt tester. Does anywhere from 100 to 2000 cold cranking amps. Does all types of batteries, gel, AGM, flooded, etc. Has a nice 2.8-inch display there. And it does 10 different languages: load test, state of health, state of charge, charge test, crank test. Has a built-in multimeter, which is nice, and has reverse polarity protection. So if you happen to put these on backwards, you're not going to damage neither the car or the unit itself. It does come with this nice carrying case here, so put it in there when not in use. Protected. Has a nice strap here for easy to handle and carry. So this unit is $50, although following the link in the description section down below, you do get an additional $20 off coupon. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the testing.
All right, so here we are at our test vehicle. Just going to show you how to navigate the system essentially. So wait for the system to power up. Here we are. So check. This is a 12 volt system. So this is where we go. So we can do a quick test in vehicle or out of vehicle test. Basically just telling you what to do here. In vehicle test would be for this application, and we can test the battery, charging system, startup system, and a load test. Now, out of the vehicle, obviously, we would only be able to test the battery because you won't have any of the other systems applied here. So this is all the different batteries you could choose from. Now, we do have a waveform feature here, just records essentially the state of health and state of battery condition and stuff like that. If we start a vehicle, it should jump up to charging voltage. And there we go. We see a quick drop when it was starting, and our current voltage right now, which is about 14.3 volts or so. So now we can back out of here, and there's actually a playback feature. So waveform 2, which is the one we just did here. Okay. So this is going to play exactly what we just witnessed. So this is nice to have if you wanted to go back and review it afterwards, and we should be cranking it at any second now, and it jumps up just like we did. So we're back out of this, and I had a different one from earlier as well. So you can also clear your records if you wanted to. Here we have our battery test that I did earlier on this vehicle. Now this did say to retest after charging, although this is about a 5-year-old battery, and at this point I'd probably be looking to replace it, although you could do what you wanted to at this point. It is a 410 battery. It did test at 364, so once again I would probably replace the battery at this point. So here is our setup. So we have languages. We could do self-test, beep, information, and I actually changed the theme here. It originally came with theme 1, which is a white and black, and I like the theme 2 best. It works for me, just easier on my eyes a little bit, but just definitely an option here for you guys out there. And last but not least, we have our multimeter. So this is a nice feature to have at this point, just telling us what the battery is checking at right now, which is just around 12.5 volts. So the battery was a little bit weaker than it would be on this side here, which it kind of is. Although the voltage is good, just the cold cranking amps is a little bit low here. All right, so now we have started the vehicle, and it switches over here to our charging system section. So vehicle is charging. If you had an overcharge, it'd be above 16. Undercharging system would be below about 12.5 volts or so. So very good to have. And a quick alternator test if you didn't want to actually put a load test or anything like that, but this is nice for that purpose. So once again, this unit is about $50. With the link in the description below, you get it for $20 less. So for about 30 bucks, you can have a very handy, lightweight, very compact battery starter and alternator tester. So also comes with this built-in multimeter, which does come in handy if you didn't want to bust out your full multimeter while you're doing this at this time, to just make sure if you're having any issues, you could check all your basics at this point and not replace a part that isn't needed, and replacing their correct part when needed. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.